This is how you get dirt out of your shoes. The moonwalk! Can't call it the Michael Jackson anymore. There's some unfortunate events. Jason, I'm a Los Angeles contractor and developer, and this is Buy, Build, Sell. Today we are at a property in Venice. We're looking at a 7,800 square foot lot. It's on record, it says 720 square feet. It's clearly not. There's probably some illegal structures on the lot, but we'll be taking those down. We'll be building something brand new here. It's gonna be a brand new construction build. We bought this lot for $1,625,000, and we are gonna be putting something pretty awesome here. So Let's go through the notes. Highlights of the property: 7,800 square foot lot. Bought it for 1,625. Currently housing about 1,000 square feet of property. 3 different structures, looks like, I think. Actually, it's 2 different structures. We got a garage in the back that was converted, and then a house that clearly has an addition on top that probably wasn't permitted. Abandoned water at the house, so when we demo the house, we're not having water spray everywhere. We abandoned electrical from the house, that way no sparks are flying, no fires are happening. And we abandoned gas as well, so if there's any ignition that happens on site, there's no gas explosion either. We really try to make sure that all of those utilities are cut and abandoned before we demo, so that way we don't have any issues here. Second thing we do is we get the house tested for asbestos and lead, and once we get those reports back, we then hire a third-party contractor to come and remove those toxic chemicals. I don't know what asbestos is. It's like a bacteria, I guess, of some sort. We get those removed beforehand. That makes sure that when we demo the house, there's no asbestos or lead in the house. We don't cause any damage to the air quality. I'll show you the house inside right now too, just because it's some pretty interesting footage. This house was definitely a hoarder's house. Pretty freaking scary, to be honest. I just went through the house to kind of prep it, and it's pretty scary. You go through it and you actually think someone might still be there, and like someone's gonna come out with you with a knife. That's how scary it is in there. Maybe you'll feel that way on screen. Who knows? It might transfer. Wow, look at all this stuff. Literally climbing through. So this is what a temporary power pole looks like. Happens to be, it's the neighbor's, not mine. I'm not quite sure where mine is. We may be demoing the lot first and then putting the pole in, but that's pretty much what it's gonna be. That's where we'll be plugging in and getting our tools used, and we'll probably have it housed right in the back, very close to this one as well. And you can see also, that's the weatherhead for the electrical. You see how that's removed from the wires? That's because there's no longer electricity on the property. It's been completely abandoned. Oh, Jesus Christ. The worst part about all of this is none of this is something I would want. Maybe the hand truck. We can save that. And a hot tub, guys. A hot tub. Maybe it's the time machine. Let's see our water. I don't know if we can find the water. I honestly can't get through to the other side, but there's a temporary water spout that we set up that'll allow us to hose down the house before we actually demo it. That way we're keeping dust down, not allowing it to go into the, we're in California, so we treat the air good. Me treat good, well, house. Okay, so there's a side entrance that is already open, was open when I came here. I did not break it, watch out for glass. Somebody broke in here at some point to get this house open. What they took, I don't know why they'd want to take anything from this house, but they took something. I don't know. I dare you to go in there and see if there's a dead body on the bed. I dare you. Go. Did you get scared? Did it work? Are you scared? Come on, tell me. Really funny to see these houses. Like it's such a always something different in the house. People either leave all of their stuff, they leave none of their stuff. It actually, like, it's just a very strange experience. Clearly, this house, I don't want to say, we never saw the house. We were only allowed to see the property when we bought the property. We weren't allowed to go inside, and now I clearly know why we were not allowed to go inside. There's still dishes in the sink. They didn't even finish their food. I would be crazy if there was still food on the stove. We walk into the formal entry, formal living room area. I have a feeling this was actually an addition to the house because you can see a lot of cracks on the ceiling. So I have a feeling that was just poor framing that got mixed up and created these cracks, and over time sort of started falling off from the house. In here, You have 2 bedrooms. So this is the original part of the house for sure. You have the 2 bedrooms, the Jack and Jill bathroom. You can see pretty serious water damage happened. The roof caved in. When you see something like that, you clearly know it just fell. No one took that out. It literally fell off the ceiling like that. No one's that good at drawing or cutting a circle. Sorry. Clearly there wasn't that much asbestos in this house because there isn't that much that's been removed. You can just see the house is just gross naturally. Isn't that cool? It's real disdain in my face. Maybe I'm wrong. I don't know. Maybe this isn't an addition. I can't tell. Definitely what we have here. This is probably an addition. This whole space, and then this bedroom here, and then upstairs. John, go upstairs. No. I'm kidding. Don't go. You're gonna fall. You're gonna. John, right there. You didn't even notice it. Look up. That is some grade A quality here in Los Angeles, where that's like in Venice they call it natural light. Okay. Let's go check out the master. All right, so we're up on the 2nd floor. There's views of Costco. It's beautiful. It's up here. You have a balcony that I'm personally too scared to walk on. Bathroom, sinks out here. So I feel like they probably tried to do some sort of rental space out here or something like that, because maybe that doubled up as a kitchen space. I don't know exactly. This is honestly a very terrifying location to be in terms of house, not location. Sorry. They had a really insane storage space underneath the roof. Now, I'm a big fan of not touching anything. 1, COVID. 2, it's just gross. It's absolutely just gross. So I'm not gonna go in there. There's probably a bunch of love letters and stuff like that. Pretty cute. I saw downstairs, I saw a VHS. You know what a VHS is? It's like an old DVD. For those of you who don't know what an old DVD, it's like an old Blu-ray. For those of you who don't know what a Blu-ray is, it's an old SD card. For those of you who don't know what an old SD card is, it's like watching a movie on the cloud. I don't know what to tell you. So young. YouTube. But it's pretty cool. It's history, man. I would have to say my favorite part about doing demos is actually seeing the history that's retained in these homes. Even in this house, you can see like AC vents. I mean, that kind of shows, did they remodel and put that in, which I think they did? Or is that an existing thing? Is that a high-end thing for, this house was built in 1922. So what from this house was in the 20s? That's 100 years ago, guys. That's 100 years ago. What's existing from that? And what history can I take from that? That's just interesting. I don't know. Doorbells, you know what that is? Or are you just used to someone calling your cell phone, right? The way that it used to work is when you had a doorbell in the house, that wire would run to a box similar to this, and it would then chime. So that this metal thing is actually the chime to a doorbell. This is what a doorbell used to look like. Before it used to go to, now it goes to like a speaker in your home somewhere, right? But that's a doorbell. Hey, how you doing? I'm here at the Venice Project, but nobody's here. What's going on? Okay, all right. Around 1 or 2? No, I'm whatever. I mean, it's just because I had a bunch of guys here. We're gonna do a whole video. Wanted to take footage of the demo, but nobody showed up. So, okay, all right. So I'll send the guys back when we start demo. Just if you can, give me a heads up so I can send the guys out here, okay? All right, thank you very much. Yeah, so we were supposed to have guys on site starting demo already. It's almost 9 o'clock. It's 8:30. Nobody showed up, so I gave everyone a call. Turns out, well, I missed it. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. If you think I'm that Hollywood kind who fakes a phone call, I'm not. If you remember, obviously it was probably 2 minutes ago for you and how many days for us. We just, we were calling the demo guy to find out where everybody was and what the schedule was and what was going on. We were here ready to shoot our footage for the demo on Louella here in Venice. Well, we missed it. That's the bottom line is no Hollywood here. Actual just completely missed it. So we completely missed it. If you remember, right there in the back, we had a little garage, guest house, cabana sort of thing. We had a massive opening here, right? The 2-story house was probably right about here in this section. This was all covered with trash. We'll flip back to that footage and show you what that looked like. But this was a hoarder's house. So tons of stuff was here. If you remember, the big thing for me was the VHS. Remember, I know you do. Now that the house has been demoed, we have the lot surveyed. And since the lot has now been surveyed, we will now shoot our lines and we'll begin to prep for our foundation. I'm not sure if we have grading on this project at the moment. We're currently still waiting for the city of Los Angeles to give us our permits so we can begin production. This allows us to get water onto the property without causing any interruption. Currently, we have 1, 2, 3, 4 spots. This is gonna be our new garage. I believe we're putting an ADU on the second floor of this garage. Pool scheduled to be right here. We're gonna put in a small little Venice expectation pool. For some reason, people in Venice like the small pools. I'm used to building big ones, but you know, you live and you learn, right? And then we have the big pad for the house. We have a big house going here. Let's go from here all the way to the front. We're gonna be ready to roll on this thing. There you go. That's Louella for you.
No blueprints to put in that porta pot?
Let's see. There is some paperwork in here, but no plans yet. So on this project, we're not going to be coming here and doing multiple updates. I really wanted to get the demo and the demo process here. And I think we're going to check in stages. So we'll probably come in once framing is done. Then we'll come in once the trades are in. And then we'll come in at drywall, and then we'll come in at finishes. I don't want to do too many videos, spam you guys with a whole bunch of stuff. We want to try to keep it simple. We have 4 projects going on in the Palisades that we're working on, and I'm going to try to do weekly updates on those. And this one, and then we have another one in Venice that's coming up as well. Plus, we have the Valley Village project. We have a lot of stuff going on, so I don't want to spam you guys with too much. But if you guys have any questions, let me know in the comments below. I'm happy to get to them. I hope you guys saw the Sunday questions video that I did, and you can check that out. It was pretty fun. Happy to do that again this week. So let me know your comments. Let me know your questions. Put them down in the comments section. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe to the channel, and press that little bell button. That bell lets you guys know that I uploaded something. So if you didn't know that I uploaded a video this morning, you can check now.